Howdy cowdies. Weekly walkabout at the collector. Hope you're going good. Cash. We've been pretty busy again this week. More cash. Some nice stuff in the jewellery cabinet. A couple of nice little 1930s half dials. This little Pierrot is a lovely little one. Got some more nice watches. Seiko Sports Automatic Sushi Roll. We've got another Omega Seamaster Quartz Spider. This one's got the original band on it. And a really quite a nice Favre Liuba gold-plated men's watch there. 18 karat gold mounted shark's tooth. Matched sterling silver condiment set. Some Commonwealth of Australian banknotes. Just some nice near mint condition banknotes. Military badges, medals. How cool's the old David Boone cricket card? Can you see it? I reckon he's about 18 years old. Pretty cool in a little group with a sterling silver medallion. Some good cricket cards, Don Bradman. Alright, some nice swap cards. More MCC medallions. You've got a nice Neptune motor oil enamelled car grill badge. Pretty cool little French franc coin that's been turned into a pocket knife. There's some good stuff. Speaking about good stuff. Huh? How's the lamp? Bit of Hollywood Regency action. Pretty cool. Pretty amazing. The Ericsson phone's back. It's in great condition. It's got all the hand pieces and everything here. All the pinstriping still on it. Ripper. His nice little pedestal. Burgess. Sort of 3-sectioned teak veneered just sort of wall unit. Got some great clothes this week. Pretty cool sort of wraps made by Andy's Craft. I think alpaca. It's a nice little 19 sort of, I don't know, little vintage woolen embroidered cape. A couple of pretty cool 70s men's shirts with no buttons from here up so you can get your gold chains and your hairy chest out. This thing's pretty cool with the Marilyn Monroe on it. Fantastic. What's the brand? Fini Lignarolo. 1980s Beverly Hills. 3-piece ensemble there. Carla Zampatti, Anthea Crawford. Melissa Hill, big shoulder pads, 1980s. Some pretty cool velvet, this little sort of evening dress. Fantastic 70s sort of velvet batwing dress. A little Picasso sort of smock tops, pretty cool. What else? We got some toys, some kimonos. This black and red checkered one's a bit unusual. Heaps more sort of vintage ladies 80s clothing, some great sort of colours and some fantastic shoulder pads. Some more men's stuff. Heaps of cool 80s clothing, lots of silk, satin, stuff like that. Some amazing big sort of jackets. This thing's pretty cool with the big shoulder pads. Just can't remember the label. All right, what else? Ladies' hats and more sort of as-new designer clothing, Armani shirts and stuff like that. Box of records, Sandy and the Sunsets, and then you got Red Sails in the Sunset. Cassette tapes, there's some good ones in amongst. Bon Jovi, U2, Frente. Posters, more clothing and accessories, more records. Nice big trunk with some linen and some kids' clothing in it. Nice little mixed group lot with the part little Brexton picnic set, blushware, some little pewter and other metal figures. An old Mally's Esky. It's got the original little tray inside. Bottle opener still on the side. Little desk is cute. Coins and medallions, some nice compacts, lipstick holder, fountain pens, pin-up girl cards, Sunny Crust footy cards, fountain pens, swap cards, some pretty cool vintage and modern postcards in here. What's the one on the top say? Alone with our rabies. I don't know, man. The box of vintage ladies' clothing, there's some cool stuff in there. That green and black houndstooth coat. Group lot of pictures, paintings, prints. The Dora Wilson one in the front there. It'd be nice if that was a painting. This is pretty cool. Nice big sort of Japanese 2-fold screen. Really nicely carved. inlaid with sort of bone, mother of pearl, but you can see there is a fair few pieces missing, unfortunately. But it's just a lovely thing. And it's on wheels, so it rolls. A little group with the Victorian ladies chair. A couple of nice pictures. We shall be wanted yet. And that's what the horses are saying about the bloke who's working on his car. And you've got the oil painting of the two elephants that goes with that by Monica Smith. There's cases and bags and stuff down the back. Little mixed group, lot of occasional furniture. The old Singer treadle sewing machine base. A life preserver and an anchor. Some nice lights and lamps. Little group with the scooter, the wheelbarrow and some billy cart wheels. What else have we got? Charlie Brown books. A whole heap of them, including Snoopy and the Red Baron, which is a fantastic book. I think it's in there somewhere. Post magazines. These are other sort of magazines. People, Everybody's, Pics. They're all in good original condition. Ammo crates. What else have we got? More records. Movie posters. The Last of the Knucklemen, which is an Australian movie, and that little lobby card on the front there is signed by good old Ding Dong Denise Drysdale. Decorative china and composite items, movie posters, movie posters, movie posters, movie posters, records, footy and other sporting ephemera. Nice big cane sun lounge. This is pretty cool. He's quite modern, but he's a nice little clean sort of shelving unit there with the nice little gold cap splayed legs on it. We've got an art auction coming up in a couple of weeks. So not many paintings this week, but this lovely little Tony Pridham watercolour, the long-tailed finch. Another fantastic movie poster, The New Barbarians, Dealers in Death, starring good old Fred Williamson. I think he was an ex-NFL player who turned into a sort of blaxploitation 70s movie star. What else have we got? Some more cool bits, barometers, the Santa Maria wall plaque, some oil paintings by Ina Harrison, some Fitzroy footy cards and photographs, good little mixed lot of records, the rolling stock HO gauge set, little group lot of mixed items, the large sort of Lanvin perfume bottle of Factice, got this nice rum glass, looks to be pretty early, rummer, a couple of cassette decks, more pin-up girl magazines, some nice mobile footy cards, trading cards, Australian motor racing, and some other ones as well. Good old Dickie Johnson. Another nice big group lot of HO gauge railway. You've got the little Baltimore and Ohio engine with all the rolling stock. Rolling Stones. Two O gauge Hornby items. Some nice swap cards of Art Deco girls. Pretty cool. Permanent Damage LP, End of Innocence. There you go. There's an interesting biography on the back there about the boys from Oakley. Bit of heavy metal in the 1980s. Cool album. I think it's limited to 1,000 copies produced. Group lot, sort of kids' records. And a Puss in Boots with no clothes, but thank goodness he's got his boots. Pretty cool, the old 1970s sort of kitsch oil lamp. Nice big fire hose nozzle. Some more movie posters. Some nice little collection of wooden items. A little inlaid sort of stand of the cricketer. The nice tray over the back. Little brush set and the Jean-Paul Gaultier cheese board. A couple of soccer banners. Liverpool and Chelsea. Another mixed group lot of records. Nice big collection of Capodimonte and Limoges. Little woofer dog. These are pretty cool. Sort of 1950s Bakelite coloured hairdryers. Little group lot of Australiana. A couple of bits of Wembley. Colourware ashtray. A little Olympics glass. Another good lot of records. This is a good little group lot of mixed sort of kids' toys. Heaps of die casts. Little minis. Some Beyblade spinners. Slot car stuff. Old tin toy top. Another mixed group lot with Raphael, some bits of Damaged Dalton and some Peanuts books. Star Wars gear, you've got some little Lego minifigures in there. There you go, bobbleheads. And the new Ahsoka trailer's just come out today. Looks pretty cool. Kookaburra stuff, signed Hawthorn footy cards. Good group lot of all the novelty egg cups. Little kid's toy harmonica and a Mickey Mouse clock. Other nice little group lot with the Cash's woven pictures and some nice little brushes. This pokerwork one from Bernie in Tasmania is really nice. Goebel Salt and Peps. Kitsch items. Some cool old comics and some more Frank Reed little booklets. Oriental gear. Ripper of an old cuckoo clock. Parade and Bow magazines, all in great condition. Another cool group lot here of all the sort of film star ephemera. There's magazines. And some trading cards, including that guy. Nice old sort of 70s Kinsel clock. Little key mounted in the top. China, glass, Carnival, Dalton. These are cool little panache enamelled flamingo glasses. This is an interesting little bit. It's a cigarette dispenser made at the Boeing factory, which was the old government aircraft factory. I think at Fisherman's Bend or something like that. The top does lift out, little Perspex base on it there. We've put this little tray with it because it is made out of the same wood. Japanese sort of classical urn. Nice bit of Victorian glass, a couple of nice bits of English ceramics, both with a slight little bit of damage. This lovely vase, really nice shape. Got a little chip out of the base and a nice little bit of Carltonware. It's also got a little chip out of the rim. But just the shape of that thing's really quite sweet. Another lovely cuckoo clock. We've got the Sterling Varnish Co. advertising thermometer. Dartmoor Pixie Bellows. There you go, government aircraft factory. Little desk stand, the metal tray, the metal bit there comes out of the base, but is a lovely bit. Nice little Q-Tex manicure set, looks like it might be missing one thing from in there. The TAA Airbus is back. We've got a Ford RS200 rally car, little group lot of Australian pottery, Anita Wallace and the Diana. Then we've got some other cool stuff, the Triumph TR4, Ladro Baby Jesus, and Nadal, Spanish clown. I don't think it's any reference to Raphael, but Carnival glass, Datsun 240Z, I think, 118 scales the Ripper, and he's supposed to be up the top. These are nice, these little Legends bronze mixed media figures of Native Americans. Another fantastic 118 scale hot rod. Uranium glass bowl over the back. The other two are just green depression glass, but there is a chip out of the bowl over the back. Another nice Legends bronze mixed media. What else have we got? A little 4-piece uranium glass lemonade sort of part set. A couple more nice bits of Carnival glass. Lovely bit of Carltonware there, the spider web. This is a nice little modern bronze in the style of Bergman. There's all marks underneath. Douglas Goff, little Australian pottery dish, which has got a chip, so we've put it with the lovely little bit of McHugh on the pedestal base. This is a nice bit. See Alan Jones, 1987, a little Inuit ceramic figure. I think he's carving ivory. The Mint Box Classic Car Collectible Ford Falcon XW Phase 1 GT HO. I only learned the other day that HO stands for handling option. Didn't stand for that originally. This bit's great. Ueni pottery. Cornish, I think, or Welsh, one of the two. Fantastic bit. Little jug, little bear shaped jug. His foot has been glued back on and there looks to be a little bit of a glazed chip off of his nose. But it is marked at the base. Quite an unusual piece. He's fantastic. I think it's dated 1943 or 1948 as well. Anyway, guys, that'll do. I could talk for another half an hour, but I won't. I'll leave that for tomorrow night. Be good. See you guys then.